Ali from the Universal American School. I am the head of the Arabic and Islamic department and IB trainer.
Hi, good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Muhammad Wasir Al-Wafai. I am Arabic teacher in Universal American School. Nice to meet you.
It's our pleasure today to share with you our experience how to apply the Arabic program at international school in UAE. Today we are going to focus about how we nurture the talent of the Arabic teachers, parents and students. We will share with you our main goals at UAS. We will share with you the task that we are going and we covering through the 5 years ago in UAS and how we achieving the KHDA standards. First of all, I would like to share with you some information of my school. UAS is American school. We provide PYP curriculum from pre-K to grade 6, the conceptual curriculum for grade 7 to grade 10, and DD, the IB diploma for grade 11 to 12. So we are working in both sides, the ministry requirement and the IB standards. Our goal is to achieving both of them in the same time, taking the benefits from the ministry goals and the benefits from the IB curriculum and put it together to improve the students' skills in Arabic and Islamic. I would like to share with you a question that we had the same question from 5 years ago before I start to lead the Arabic department in my school. What kind of goals that you are looking for to achieve it in your school if you have the same nature of the school? The international school, majority of the students are non-Arabs. The school instructions in English. So what kind of goals do you think that we can have in our school for the Arabic and Islamic department? I will start with one of them. We have 3 main goals. Number 1 is making Arabic as a living language. Teaching Arabic is not only to memorizing the books or just reading some text or just writing some paragraph. It's making the language is more living language. This is our main goal in our school. The second goal, who's the risk taker would like to share with me the second goal?
You're catering to the needs of so many different students, even if they're Arab, even if they speak Arabic.
Yes.
So they come from different nationalities.
Exactly.
So again, this is a challenge.
Exactly.
This is a challenge that
You are right. So today we will share with you what we are doing in our school to face and to overcome this challenge. Exactly. So our main goals is making Arabic as a living language. جعل اللغة العربية لغة حياة ولغة تفاعل. Nature the students to become long life learners. And this is, we took it from the IB philosophy. The IB is encouraging students to be a lifelong learner. And this is the UAS philosophy as well. So we consider that this goal is one of the most important goals in our school also, which is رعاية الطلبة وتنمية قدراتهم ليتبنى الطلبة مفهوم التعلم المستمر. Number 3, meeting the KHDA expectations and the IB standards. And from this point, we will go through how we are achieving our goals in UAS. As the leadership of the Arabic department at UAS, we are creating some channels between the Arabic teachers and non-Arabic teachers to share together their experience. During the meeting between the Arabic teachers and non-Arabic teachers, they are sharing the co-planning, the PYP units. As we are an IB school, we are working in the 6 units of inquiry through the year. before each unit, the Arabic teachers, they are meeting with non-Arabic teachers to know what's the next unit, what's the central idea, what's the summative assessment will be, what's the lines of inquiry. And here we are asking ourselves, what's the role of the Arabic teachers? The role of the Arabic teachers is to support the homeroom teachers and to support the students to understand the main idea, which is the central idea, and on the other hand, to make integration between Arabic and the PYP units. And through the integrations, we are supporting the first goal, which is making Arabic as a living language. Not only going through the ministry book that said, no, we are giving the students opportunity to apply their skills in real life situation. You have the same? Excellent. Great. We are working also with the English learning support, especially for the SEN students. This year, we have a very strong program, we call it individual learning planning, by the cooperation between the Arabic teachers, the English learning support, and the class teacher or homeroom teachers and parents, to create a special program for SEN students. And no one can do this alone. Like the Arabic teachers, they cannot create this alone. But working as a team, this is the first side. And the other side, the leadership of the Arabic department, I have a meeting, weekly meeting with each grade level. During the meeting, we are discussing the planning of the Arabic unit. So we have two kinds of unit. The unit of inquiry, the PYP unit, on the other hand, the Arabic unit, and also we're making sure to make integration between both of them. We discussing the timeline, the integration, and the most important thing, we're discussing the attainment and the progress of our students, making a self-evaluation to the grade levels, looking where is our students, where is their level, what they need to achieve the KHDA standards, what kind of resources that we needed to achieve our goal, discuss everything about the academic process. We have also every Sunday, the weekly staff meeting with the administrations. We have a meeting with our principal. He is giving the Arabic teachers opportunity for professional development. We are sharing new ideas. We are also, if we have some concern, we can share it during that meeting. So this is a great opportunity for the Arabic teachers to learn and to share their experience with non-Arabic teachers.
معلش بعد اذنك استاذ شويه عربي. You understand you nicely بس عشان النقطة اللي هي الكاريكولم توين مثال حواجة أكاديميك أردنات الدبي
أهلا وسهلا. Miss Leila is asking me how we make a balance between the ministry curriculum and our integration with the PYP units, and which is very, very important questions. We are not making a translation. Like if the PYP unit, for example, is talking about civilization, we are not translating that point to the Arabic. We're looking about the concept. Our integration, it could be through the concept. We can ask our students and encourage them to write about the civilizations and applying their new knowledge in Arabic by writing about civilization or making a presentation about the civilization. So they are using the new skills that they learned during the Arabic class to make integration with the PYP. هقولها بس كمان مرة باللغة العربية. نحن نقوم بعمل توازن بين منهاج الوزارة والمواد الأخرى. إن إحنا بنعمل من خلال الربط من خلال المفاهيم، يعني المفهوم اللي هو موجود عند PYP هو مفهوم التغير. نحن نعمل على هذا المفهوم، يعني إذا حكيت على كان وأخواتها، أعمل على التغير الذي يحدث في الجملة، فهم يعملون على مفهوم التغير وأنا في نفس الوقت أعمل على مفهوم التغير بدون أن يكون هناك أي تضارب بدون أن يكون هناك تعطيل للعملية الدراسية. لكن إذا أنا وجدتهم هم يعملون على الحضارة وأنا انتقلت وبحثت عن موضوعات تتعلق بالحضارة، فهذا هو تضييع للوقت wasting time. تمام؟ اهلا وسهلا اتفضلي.
If it's possible, I just wanted to add something
Please.
to what you
Yes,
said.
please.
In order to allow Arabic to become a living language, like you said, in the school context, you cannot allocate a number of lessons to Arabic that only allow you to cover the ministerial requirements. I'll say that in Arabic. إذا أردنا اللغة العربية أن تأخذ دورة في تعليم الطالب وأن تكون لغة حية كما تفضل الأستاذ، يجب أن يكون لدي عدد من حصص اللغة العربية أكثر من العدد الذي يقتضيه منهاج الوزارة. So what you can do is, on top of your 5 ministerial requirement lessons, you can add 3 to 4, depending on your timetable, of unit of inquiry in Arabic. And what you do, because you're developing the PYP specifically, one line of inquiry, which is a possibility in the pupil.
You have 5 times per week, right? So we can, because we cannot have more than that, because also we should respect the philosophy of the school, which is at the end it's American school or a British school. It is not an Arabic school. So we can make a balance again by making the integration through the concept.
I'm sorry, I just want to add one thing.
Please.
I agree with you totally, but it's the quality versus the quantity. If I have 10 periods of Arabic and it's like useless, redundant, I repeat the same words and repeat the same thing, it's boring for the kids. But if I have 5 periods and I really maximize the learning time and the experimental, time, then I think
I will go back for the goals, the goals that we have it for our department. We should make a self-evaluation for ourselves to see where we are, what we need, and based on that we will create our action plan to see how many periods that we needed, and we will go over that when I'm going to talk about the relationship and the communication between the leader of Arabic and the administrations. This is something between the leader of the Arabic department and the administration, to discuss together the action plan and to see where we are and what we need to achieve our new goals. Here I choose the title of the difference between the management and the leadership. Because if I believe that I'm going to manage the department for myself, I believe that I'm not going to achieve my goals. Because the leader at the Arabic departments or any departments, he doesn't know all of the information. He's not strong in all the areas. We have, of course, some weakness. So what we are doing, that kind of organizations, looking for the skills of the teachers, where they are really strong. Some of them they are really strong in technology. Some of them they are really good in applying the differentiation strategy in the classroom. So we need to know the skills of the Arabic teachers and giving them opportunities to develop their skills. This is something really important to understand. There is a difference between the management and the leadership. And through working as a team at UAS, we are creating the scope and sequence for Arabic A and Arabic B and Islamic in English and Islamic in Arabic. By the scope and sequence and the reading, writing, speaking, listening continuums, we're giving the students great opportunity to move from level to another in smooth transition. The professional development, which is something really, really important to improve the performance of the Arabic teachers. And we have 2 kinds of the professional developments. We have internal professional developments and external professional developments. The internal one, it's between the Arabic teacher themselves, and also we have another one between the Arabic teachers and non-Arabic teachers. Recently we have one during our 2 days professional developments between the Arabic teachers. Also we have external professional developments, as we are leading professional developments locally in UAE and international outside the UAE. And this is by the organization with the IP. We're also sharing our resources with most of the schools here in UAE. we always welcoming any schools to come to have a look around our program in Arabic, how we applying the Arabic program and Islamic in our school. And that's why we have different school visits, like between 1 or 2 per year are coming to visit our school. And of course, you are welcome anytime to contact the school principal or the school director to come to visit our school. Now, the cooperation between this is what I was talking about, the cooperation between the head of the Arabic and the administrations. We should have a very good communication between the Arabic teachers and the administrations. The most important thing to share ideas and to go through the action plan year by year. Again, to see where we are and what we need to improve ourselves and to achieve our goals at the action plan. We are working together also in hiring new staff. We have a cooperation in the teachers' evaluation, which is really important part. Supporting the resources of Arabic department. In our school, our administrations, they are considering Arabic and Islamic the same as any subjects in our school, which is something very important. If any school are treating the Arabic different than other subjects, so I don't think so they are able to achieve their goals. So the most important thing that the administrations, they believe that we are in Arabic country and the Arabic teachers, they have their scope and sequence, they have their goals, they need to achieve it, and they need to support to achieve their goals. They are supporting the celebrations through the year. They are attending the project of the students. Actually, they are listening to them how they are speaking in Arabic. They are looking to them how they are writing in Arabic. During the competition, the reading competition, also they are attending the reading competition and encouraging the students and helping them to move to the higher level. Improve the talent of the parents. What kind of communication that we have it between us and the parents. Also to improve the skills of our students.
I believe that the parents, they need to take a part from the students' educational journey in our school in the UAS. So we try always to keep them updating about what we are doing, how they can support their children. So they are taking the Arabic language, if we say as a second language or as a first language in serious, and they are trying to be part from the educational process. So we are creating some kind of our own ways. So first of all, we start with the newsletter. At the beginning of each month, we are trying to publish. Actually, we publish a newsletter. It's giving the parents like a summary about what we did during the month. What is our events, what we will do, how they can support their children, about some kind of class reflection, about what the main thing that the student did inside the classroom, and about the activity that the students, they took a part in our school. And like you can find this newsletter in our website, which is www.uasdubai.com. So it's there. And the thing that we are trying to keep the parents updated about what their children will learn. So we are doing a kind of weekly plan. This weekly plan, at the beginning of each week, we send a letter to the student, to the parents. In this letter, we can see about our objective during each period. So like we can the 5 days. So each day we are talking about what the students will learn this day, and we are talking about the homework too. So what we expect, that what is their homework. Of course, we talk about with the parents about the flexibility of this schedule, because like sometimes we have events in the school, sometimes we are late for one day or we are ahead for one day. The second thing, which is the direct, or the third thing, the direct communication by email, by contact, by telephone immediately, so they can call us. We have the unit letter. As a IB school, as a BYB school, at the beginning of each unit, we send to the parents 2 letters. The first one, we call it the letter of the unit, which we are talking about our central idea. We're talking about the skills related to of the Arabic language. We're talking about the different kind of assessment, their formative assessment, their summative assessment, and we tell them about the date, like maybe a day before or a day after. We always keep them updated, and we send the project letter because as a BYD school, we plan for the central idea and the summative assessment. We make it as a project, so we are sending them the project, what the idea of the project, what the goal from the project, and what's the rubric, how we will do the assessment. And we upload all of those things by the portal. The portal, it's a system in our school that's keeping the communication between the parent and the student and the teacher always online 24 hours. So always we are uploading those, we're sending like some kind of links. We are putting them the schedule about if there is any kind of changing in the date, timetable. So all of these things we can find it on the portal. Each teacher has his own page. He is updating it every day, and he is communicating with the parents, with the students directly back. The discussion box, which is we sending our ideas and we share it together. Sorry. We will talk about like the opportunity. First of all, the communication. Second of all, we're trying to make let the parents actually taking a part from our events, from our celebrations, from our activities inside the school. So we have Arabic Open House. Arabic Open House, we are doing it at the beginning of the year, at the same of like back to school night, but it's a similar, but it's a special to the Arabic department. So all of the new parents in our school, they are coming, they are sitting with the teachers, and the teacher will tell them about the expectation, how we do the communication with them, about the ways of assessment in the school, about like the steps of learning, give them idea about how they can support their children at home, and if they need any help or assist from the teacher, we tell them about the way of communication, and we're trying to introduce them to this. Of course, we have the projects. At the end of each unit, we have a project. The project is a kind of opportunity to share, like the students will share their skills, the students, they will share what did they learn during this unit with the teacher, with the parent, so we can find like kind of a positive atmosphere inside the classroom when we can see that the parents, they are coming to see what their children did, and it's a very, very good push for the children to put more effort. We have the ILD, Individual Learning Plan, which Mr. Mahmoud, he talked about it. It's designed with a kind of supporting actually from the homework teacher, the class teacher, and from the SEN department, Learning Support Department. We are creating a kind of a special plan which is fit with the needs and the ability of the students. The parents, they have to be part of it. So when we are designing it, we are sharing our goals with the parents. We have the long-term goals and we have the short-term goals. So always we are trying to give the parents an idea what the students will learn in this program, how they will learn, how you can support him, how we can communicate with other departments in the school. So this is our idea in the communication with the parents. The parents, they are taking part from all of our activities, celebrations, events in the UAS. Of course, by supporting from the administration and from our department. So we have the UAE National Day, which is parents, they are taking part of this kind of celebration to introduce the UAE culture, and the assembly. For each assembly that we are doing it, we put a kind of title from darkness into light. We came from different nations, so we need to know each other. So we are trying to send messages during our celebrations and events in the school. And we have the great event, and it's very famous in our school, which is the International Week. We have many, many nationalities in our school. So we are, with the school, it's doing a kind of international week where we can know each other. So I want to know about your culture, you need to know about my culture, your habit, my habit. So it's a great opportunity to the students to share, and the parents to share this kind of educational opportunity, we can say about it. So this is the main points. So to Mr.
Communication between the parents and the Arabic teachers in the academic area. Our first year to apply this new plan. This plan is talking about to have a placement test for the students at the beginning to see their weakness and what they need exactly to improve in which area, in reading, in writing, speaking. After that, we have a meeting with their parents to tell them the result, to share it with them, the result of the placement test, and to give them a chance to support their kids at home. And talking about the time, as we don't have enough time for Arabic, especially that the students outside the classroom, they are using English as a first language. So the parents can support the Arabic teachers to achieve the goals for the individual learning planning by following up with them and again doing another assessment to see did we achieve our goals. If yes, so this is a great job, go ahead. If not, we need to review our plan again and to see what's the weakness in our plan and to improve it and to work on it again. Mentioned before, we have the co-teaching between the Arabic teachers and non-Arabic teachers. We're sharing the resources between our school and other schools, and we are leading professional developments, internal and external. And also to give the teachers opportunities to improve their skills. That's why we are applying the evaluation process for Arabic teachers and of course for non-Arabic teachers. By the Arabic teachers, at the beginning we have a pre-observations to share with them our expectations, what we need to see inside the classroom, what we need to achieve with our students. So it's fair for all the Arabic teachers to know from the beginning what's the expectations from them. After that we have the observation, which is by visiting one class or two. It's up to the head of the Arabic department and also the Arabic teachers. At the end we have the reflection and the feedback through the post-observation conference, discussing the successful things, encouraging them to improve more and more, and also to share with them their weakness. And the most important part is to give them ideas and ways to improve their skills. If I'm going to tell, for example, my colleague Wasil, you need to apply differentiation in your classroom, but how he will apply it. I should share with him some ideas. I should give him a good example. Who's here because of the nature of the bike? We have a newcomers in our school. Let me to talk about if they are going to attend the English class with the class teacher, how they will deal with them. If someone is coming, for example, from Egypt, his first language is Arabic, he knows only Arabic. But of course he's going to attend the ELL classroom, English Learning Support. And most of the schools here, they don't have the ALL, which Arabic Learning Support.
Yes.
That's why this year we create the individual learning plan.
That is that plan?
But we have in our school, we have such a system that for the newcomers from the students from India and Pakistan, especially girls, they came in grade 7, but they don't know any letter in Arabic. So we
sorry,
start
but
with them.
just I need to clarify something. I'm talking as for Arabic as a first language.
Yeah, but she
This is the
second language.
Additional language.
for additional language we have different levels.
We start
three
from the
levels.
level 1. Even
Yeah.
if he's in grade 7, we'll start with the level 1 because he's from the alphabet.
Sorry. But in this case we have 3 levels or 2 levels in some grade levels for Arabic as a second language. So they have opportunities to attend the AFL, Arabic as a foreign language, for beginners. But I was talking about if they coming as a first language, and their skills is not meeting the expectations of the grade level, like for example for grade 4. That's why we are
there is
giving them chance.
support lessons, yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm hogging the questions.
No.
When you level these students, who created the test? You did?
Yes.
You didn't find one somewhere? You,
You're talking about the placement test?
yeah.
We have a placement test by the 2 teachers who is teaching the grade level. We
The
have,
level test itself, yeah.
yeah.
And teachers for grade 1 prepare the placement test for grade 1
Yes.
to
I-
this is entrance exam for the entrance exam.
It's a good opportunities also. I have a question for you guys. That's great opportunities to share our experience together. Do you applying any assessments from the ministry in your school from grade 1 to grade 6? Like you are taking the assessment from the ministry and you apply this at your school?
It's our own.
Nobody is having any
Is it
assessment from the
available?
ministry. Sorry?
Is this kind of assessment available now?
I don't know
No.
myself. I'm asking
Years
you.
ago it was not.
That's before.